The golden sun peeked over the green farm hills. Birds chirped a cheerful morning song. Inside, a small monkey slept soundly in his bed. He wore blue overalls neatly folded beside him. His alarm clock buzzed loudly. The monkey stirred, then stretched with a yawn. A wide smile spread across his face. He hopped joyfully to the floor, ready for a brand new day. He walked to the window, pulling back the curtain. Vast green fields stretched into the distance. A bright red tractor sat waiting. His animal friends were already stirring outside. So much work awaited him. He stepped out, taking a deep breath of fresh air. A cow mooed a friendly greeting. Chickens clucked, pecking at the ground. A happy dog wagged its tail furiously. The monkey smiled, greeting them all. His first task, starting the tractor. He climbed into the driver's seat. He turned the key with anticipation. The engine sputtered, then died. A frown creased his brow. He tried again, pulling the choke. Still nothing. Just a sad click. He sighed, scratching his head. The tractor remained stubbornly silent. He leaned back, thinking hard. A moment of quiet contemplation. Then a bright idea sparked in his mind. His eyes lit up with a mischievous glint. A wide grin returned to his face. He jumped down from the tractor seat. He clapped his hands together excitedly. "I know just what to do," he exclaimed. "My friends will help me," he declared loudly. He looked towards the barn, full of hope. His animal companions were always reliable. Teamwork was the key to success. He started walking towards the other animals. A sense of renewed determination filled him. The farm awaited their collective effort. The sun climbed higher, warming the fields. He imagined the tractor roaring to life. The day's work would soon begin properly. He waved to the cow and chickens. They seemed to understand his plan. He called out to his friends. Soon, a little piglet trotted into view. A playful goat followed close behind. The loyal farm dog bounded up to him. They gathered around, eager to help. Their eyes sparkled with curiosity. The monkey explained the tractor problem. His friends listened attentively, nodding. A shared sense of purpose united them. They were ready for the challenge. Friendship made everything possible. Together, they approached the silent tractor. The monkey's bright smile, a plan forming. He raced towards the barn, calling out. Soon, a pink piglet trotted into view. A fluffy white goat followed close behind. Then, a playful brown puppy bounded up. They gathered around the silent tractor. Monkey pointed to the engine with a wrench. The piglet grunted, ready to assist. Goat nudged a toolbox with his nose. Puppy wagged his tail excitedly. Monkey opened the tractor's hood. Wires and pipes were tangled inside. He handed a wrench to the piglet. Piglet carefully tightened a bolt. Goat held a flashlight steady. Puppy fetched a rag for wiping. They worked together, a focused team. Monkey wiped grease from his brow. He tried the ignition again. A cough, then a sputter. The friends held their breath. With a mighty brum, the engine roared. Smoke puffed from the exhaust pipe. Everyone cheered loudly, jumping with joy. Monkey gave a triumphant thumbs up. He climbed onto the tractor seat. The friends waved from the field's edge. The tractor began to plough the soil. Rich brown earth turned over smoothly. Monkey steered with a confident grin. The friends watched the furrows grow. Next, Monkey sowed the tiny seeds. He walked carefully, scattering them. The piglet carried a watering can. Goat helped guide the water flow. Puppy barked at the glistening drops. Water soaked into the freshly tilled earth. Sunlight sparkled on the wet soil. Days turned into weeks, time passed. The friends often visited the field. They checked the soil for any changes. One morning, tiny green shoots appeared. They gasped in delight, pointing. First green leaves unfurled gracefully. A testament to their shared hard work. Smiles spread across their faces. Monkey clapped his hands happily. It was time for a well-deserved lunch. They gathered around a rustic wooden table. Fresh fruits, crusty bread, and milk. They shared stories and laughter. The farm animals enjoyed their meal. A perfect moment of friendship and peace. Suddenly, a strong gust of wind blew. A section of the old fence creaked. With a loud crack, it broke apart. Wooden planks scattered on the ground. The friends looked at each other, concerned. Monkey's expression remained calm. He nodded confidently. Together, we can fix it. The friends gathered, sharing a joyful outdoor lunch. They laughed, enjoying fruits, bread, and milk together. Suddenly, a strong gust of wind swept across the farm. Leaves swirled around their picnic table. A loud crack echoed from the distance. Everyone looked up, startled by the noise. The monkey's ears perked, his eyes wide. He pointed towards the far side of the field. A section of the old wooden fence had splintered. Broken planks lay scattered on the ground. The piglet gasped, "Oh no, the fence!" The goat looked worriedly at the gap. The puppy whimpered softly. The monkey, however, stood tall and confident. He remembered their earlier success with the tractor. A determined smile spread across his face. "Don't worry, friends," he declared loudly. He pumped a small fist into the air. "Together, we can fix anything," he announced. His friends' faces brightened instantly. They all nodded, ready for the new task. The monkey quickly gathered tools from the shed. He handed out hammers and nails. The piglet carried new wooden planks. The goat helped steady the posts. The puppy fetched dropped nails with his mouth. Hammers clanged rhythmically against wood. Sweat beaded on the monkey's brow. He carefully aligned a new board. The friends worked with precision and teamwork. Broken pieces were removed, new ones fitted. The fence slowly began to take shape again. Each nail driven brought them closer. Soon, the fence looked sturdy and strong. It was as good as new, perhaps even better. They all stepped back, admiring their work. Cheers erupted, high fives were exchanged. The setting sun painted the sky orange and pink. Long shadows stretched across the farm. The day's hard work was finally done. The farm grew quiet, bathed in twilight. The monkey turned to his friends, his heart full. He gave each of them a warm, grateful hug. "Thank you, my wonderful friends," he whispered. They were tired, but their smiles were wide. They looked up at the first twinkling stars. The night sky sparkled above them. The monkey yawned, a happy sigh escaping. He drifted off to sleep in his cozy bed. A soft whisper, "I love my farm and my friends." Gentle, cheerful music began to play. Credits rolled slowly up the screen. A final shot of the puppy's wagging tail. The farm slept peacefully under the moon. A close-up of the monkey's peaceful face. The piglet snored softly in its bed. The goat dreamed of fresh green grass. The puppy twitched its nose, dreaming of bones. The moon cast a silver glow over the fields. The promise of a new day, full of friendship